hard in a life, man. Go on with it, go on with it.
Hey journeys, happy Monday. So I am on my way to school, and I wanted to do like a day in the life of a community college student. So that's what this vlog is going to be, as y'all can tell by the title. So I got ready for school. Y'all saw like my little getting dressed process. I go to school in another county outside of the city as to where I live. I attempt to leave out 40 minutes early, but sometimes y'all it just don't work out. So today we have an opportunity for test corrections in class. So we can either do it before class or we can do it during lunch. I'm going to do my test corrections during lunch, and then we also have a makeup test opportunity that we can complete as well, which I'm not going to do the makeup test. I'm going to keep my score that I got the first time, because taking tests in general is just not fun for me. So if y'all are in college and you're finding that your grades are just not what you want them to be, ask your teacher for any extra credit opportunities, as well as any opportunities that y'all can get for test corrections, and see if you can get half credit for the corrections that you make. You always want to show initiative that you actually care about your classes and that you care about your grades, because your professors will in turn look out for you and care about you. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and head up this road, y'all. I just wanted to go ahead and get the vlog started, so let's go. Wow, look at how all these close spots just opened up after I already parked. Wow. Thanks, dude. He looked like he wanted to hit me, but he didn't, so blessings. Hey guys, so I am on lunch at school now. Got a little mucus. But so today we did a 90-minute straight assignment. So if you guys are wondering like what do I go to school for, I never really officially stated, but just know that it's something in health and wellness, and you how to do your assignments or your in-class activity in sessions. So if you can guess based on those descriptors, then good for you. But yeah, so we get an hour. We got a little over an hour actually, and I used part of my lunch today to actually do some test corrections for a test that we did last time. So it's open book corrections, and you basically put the correct answer for the ones that you got wrong. I actually scored an 82 on my last test. I got 5 extra credit points. So doing the test corrections, if I did get all of those correct, I would get a half a point for each one, and with that half a point, it'll actually take me over into the B range. So that's why I like doing test corrections, especially if I'm on like the brink of being between one grade to compare to another. So like say I scored a high B but I really wanted to get an A, I'll do the test corrections to give me the extra points to take me over. And even when we get extra credit on our test, I always do the extra credit and don't omit the extra credit, because my professor actually gives partial credit on extra credit, so sometimes you can get points for just attempting to do it. So yeah guys, I just wanted to let y'all know how that went. I mean, it went cool, and actually one of the answers that I got wrong on my test, it had multiple answers, so she saw my reasoning as to why I put that answer. So a lot of times you'll get your answers marked wrong, and if you know that the answer that you marked is also right, you can take that to the professor and they would give you credit for that. So as opposed to me getting half credit for that correction, I'm actually going to get a whole one, because technically the answer that I chose was also right. It just wasn't the textbook answer key answer, hence why I got it wrong. So yeah, I'm about to finish up my lunch. I just got some crackers, chips, and a little salad. So I'm going to eat that and try to finish this bottle of water so that I can start on another one for the afternoon. So yeah guys, just wanted to check back in with y'all, and I probably will come back on and talk to y'all after I'm done class for the day.
Ryan Little.
Hey guys, happy Wednesday, another day of school, and I just wanted to come on and say grand rising to y'all. I am running late for school. I just couldn't get it together, and I was like, I'm going to make sure that I pack my lunch for school, because I don't want to spend money on unnecessary things like eating out. So I was willing to be late so I could pack my lunch. Don't be like me though, y'all. Like, for real, don't be like me. Plan ahead. That's all I can say. Plan ahead the night before, and then you won't run into stuff like this. I'm listening to a podcast now, but I'll be in class soon, so I'll come back on and talk to y'all a little bit later. Hey guys, so I just finished my AM class. We have an extended lunch today, which I'm so happy about. I actually ended up taking a nap in class while my classmate was practicing on me. So I was like, girl, you did amazing. You put me to sleep. So I'm about to eat some lunch now and take care of like a little business. We do have a test today in my anatomy and physiology class. That's what I take in the PM. So it's going to be on the cardiovascular system, including like the vein, blood flow, things like that. So I'm just going to read over my notes a little bit before the test. I try not to study too hard before the test. I find that it's more effective when I study the day before or the day before or continuously throughout like learning. So one technique is to, when you have lecture, once you go home that day, read over all the notes that you wrote. And then also ask your professor prior to lecture what topic that y'all gonna discuss, because before you actually have the lecture in class, you can read on the topic before you get there. And then I also like to watch, one of my favorite YouTube channels to watch to help me with my anatomy and physiology class is it's called The Crash Course, if I'm not mistaken. So whatever topic that we're talking about in class, I'll type that in, like cardiovascular system, The Crash Course, and then I watch that video because it literally like breaks it down into dummy knowledge. and I'm using dummy loosely, so yeah, that's why I like using that. And due to the fact that I'm a visual learner, so watching videos on YouTube definitely helps me in class. But on the day of the test, I try not to put too much pressure on my brain. I like to have a clear mind, and so I don't like to try to put in a lot of information. It's pretty much like, okay, it's gonna be an hour from now. If you know it, you know it. If you don't, you don't.